there guys, Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome to 2018 and welcome to my very first project. I am so excited for this week's cards because I'm going to be making 4 different Valentine's Day cards using one sheet of designer series paper. Well, let me rephrase that. Using one pattern of designer series paper. I'm going to be I may have to use 2 sheets. We'll see. Hopefully I can get away with one. But yeah, I'm so excited. I have 4 very different ideas in mind, and I hope you will come along for the ride. So as always, description box down below, click that show me more button. It'll show you the supply list. It'll give you the link to the blog post, all those sorts of things. So yeah, let's get started. So I've done a lot of the prep work ahead. So let me tell you what supplies I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Panda. I promise it'll be the only time I use the Panda this week, but I'm going to be using just the Panda. This is from the Party Panda set. This, along with the paper, are items that you can earn during celebration. So starting tomorrow, you can get this and that. If you place, you know, a $50 order, you get 1 product. That'll make sense eventually, I promise you. I'm also bringing in Blooming Love. And I'm going to be using this Be Mine because I absolutely love it. I'm going to be using my Sweet and Sassy Framelit dies. I pulled in the 2 largest. These are not so sassy to me, so these must be the sweet ones. And I'm going to use these to cut out the paper for our Panda and our sentiment. I pulled my enamel shapes. I have the brights for the Bermuda Bay. I almost said Mermaid Bay. What? Bermuda Bay. And then I have the subtles for Calypso Coral. I've already created my card base. I have a piece of Bermuda Bay that measures 5.5 by 8.5. I've scored it at 4 1/4, and I have an inside card layer that measures 4 by 5 1/4. You can get the measurements over at the blog. So let's start by die cutting our paper. So I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, and hopefully you will be able to see. All right. Did you get a Big Shot for Christmas? I hope you did. Honestly, if you don't invest in anything else in your craft room, you really should invest in a die cutting machine. Not an electronic cutter, although I know people are going hog wild over the Brother Stand and Cut. I can't tell you anything about that. But you really need something where you can cut out shapes or the images that you stamp. And I think a Big Shot, whether you get it from me or not, I think a Big Shot is a great tool. I'm going to use the largest heart. I've got my magnetic platform here. And then I have the next to the largest heart for my Panda. So I have my magnetic platform. I have a cutting pad. And now I'm going to put down another cutting pad. You don't necessarily need the magnetic platform for this. Whoa, what are you doing? Chill out. Because we're not lining anything up, but it's normally the pad I use, so it just normally stays. And you will hear creaking and moaning. That is absolutely normal. The only time you really need to worry about it is if you're not able to get anything through. You don't want to force it. Did I do that right? Oh, I hope so. Oh, I did. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. So I have a Rascal cart beside me, and I just keep this on that. I will have a craft room tour probably in the next couple of weeks. I have been working on my craft room for all my life. I'm getting to a point where I think it's going to be done so I can show you. So hopefully that's in the next couple of weeks. No promises though. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp our Panda and stamp our sentiment. I'm going to be using the classic label punch, I think, for the sentiment. We'll have to see how big it is. For my Panda, you guys saw me have a little issue with my Memento. I'm going to go ahead and use basic black archival ink. Now this is a pigment ink, so it will take a little bit longer to dry, but that's fine because I have a lot of stamping and assembling to do. So you want to tap or beat your stamp in the stamp pad, and you can see there that I have a nice crisp image. And I'm just going to hopefully center him and down and up. Yay, hopefully that was in frame. If it's not, I'm gonna cry. I will cry and it will be tears and I will be crying. So I'm gonna put that to the side. If you're new here, I'm sorry. I like to have fun, so. I also like to be professional, but I also have fun. So there you go. Okay, so I'm gonna use Calypso Coral to stamp my sentiment. And fun fact for those of you who are new, hello, welcome. Calypso Coral, Pool Party, and Perfect Plum are the colors of not only my craft room, but also my master bedroom. One of these days I'm going to do a trivia. I did this with my staff when I was working outside the home. I did a trivia with them. It was so fun. Like one of them was, what do you expect to find on Misty's desk? Because I was notorious for getting Sonic. Every day I went to Sonic and got an unsweet tea. And so they were like, Sonic Cup. It was fun. I loved it. I miss it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this fits. I didn't try this. Oh, it does fit. That is so nice. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, and I am gonna need mini, am I gonna need mini dimensionals? We'll see. Okay, so let's get to adhering. Okay, so I have this piece of ribbon and I was trying to decide if I want to use it or no. Yeah, we'll wrap it around there. I don't know if I'll tie a bow, but I'm definitely gonna wrap it around there. So I'm gonna do my method. If you guys know me, you know what it is. I'm gonna take a piece of ribbon and I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna turn this over and I'm going to adhere my ribbon with washi tape. This is my absolute favorite way to do this. It just makes it easier on me. And I waste less ribbon because I cannot tie a bow 9 times out of 10. And if I wrapped it all the way around and tried to tie a bow, I would waste a lot of ribbon. But if you are more skilled at tying ribbon than or tying bows, excuse me, than I am, then please, by all means, go right ahead. I'm so excited for this series. I hope you guys are too. I wanted to do Valentine's right away, not only because Valentine's, you know, is the next holiday, but also because Christy from Christy Gets Crafty, she participates in a Caring Hearts card drive every year, and I thought it might be something that I can get behind. We'll see how many cards I can get made, but I mean, I'm not going to do a month's worth of Valentine's Day cards for you. I'm going to do this week, and I may do a few more, but yeah, really excited. Really excited. I'm excited for Camp Elfie. I'm excited for Stamp Camp. I'm excited that it's 2018. I'm just all the excited, and I hope that you guys are too. I hope you guys loved my end of the year in review video. That was really, really fun to make. Time consuming. It took me about a week. But I just loved it, and I loved seeing all the creations and going back and rereading all your comments. You guys really are the best, and I love you so very much. You're my people, okay? You're my people. Alrighty, so are we gonna adhere him straight down? I think we'll adhere him straight down. Him, her, either. Non-gendered. You guys seen all those videos where the pandas are like harassing their keeper, and she's like all bundled up? Or like the one I love is when she's trying to get through the gate, or they keep closing the gate or open the gate. I don't remember which one, but I'm just like, oh my word, they're so cute and fluffy. So cute. It's funny because the other night Rob's like, do you want to watch a documentary about cats? And I'm like, okay. It was on Nature, and he just happened to catch it, and it was like the first history of cats. I was talking about like the snow leopard and other things, and it was just so fun to watch. And then you can probably hear her, Jingle Bell Cat. We took her to the vet on Saturday for her yearly checkup, and I was so worried because last year the vet tried to get blood and she wasn't able to do it, and the same thing happened this time. And finally the vet's like, I'm gonna move to the back, and I was like, please, because you're freaking, like, I didn't say that out loud, and because I was trying to really stay calm for Roxy, you know, because I know that cats can feed off our anxiety and stuff. And she kept looking at me, and I kept just telling her that she was being a good girl and that I loved her and blah 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 blah. But I was like, I was about ready to throw down with that. I was like, could you stop poking her? Seriously, woman. But finally, like I said, finally she got it. So I didn't have to kill her, so that's good. Any day where no violence has to be done is a good day, right? Right. So leave me a comment down below letting me know if you prefer these type of crafting videos where I'm crafting and we're chatting, or do you prefer double that up. Misty, what are you thinking? Do you prefer voiceovers? Because I'm debating on doing voiceovers, but this channel is really for you guys. I mean, I'm just here to provide inspiration and hang out and have fun. But sometimes I get comments about how I come across as unprofessional, and that's, I mean, since this is my business now, it's not, I mean, that's not intentional. Like, I don't want to be unprofessional. I've always treated this channel as a place where you guys could come, we could hang out, we could talk, etc. But, you know, just let me know, okay? All right, so we're gonna do a little Calypso Coral heart. And I know this is probably gonna be split right down the middle. Everything always is. I'm gonna put a heart on either side. Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. So yeah, I'm very chatty Cathy. You wouldn't think that it's almost 11 o'clock at night. And it's right after OU lost. Dag them. Just wasn't meant to be. It's that Heisman curse. Every time we have a quarterback or somebody on our team win the Heisman and we go to the national championship, we collapse like a pawn in the cupboard. Alright guys, do we want a bow? Let's see. Just gonna cut off a piece. I still haven't ordered glue dots. If you guys don't have glue dots, you need them in your life. Just like I need them in my life. Oh, this is hard to tie with my nails. I did my own nails. They're kind of thick and long. So, it's alright. I did them myself, and that's what matters. Took me 8 hours. Oh, boot. And 400 hours of watching YouTube videos to find out how to do them. And then I get sucked into like nail stamping and glitter, and I'm just like, shiny. You guys know me if you follow me. I always say that. You guys know me if you follow me. If you're new here, let me start saying that. If you're new to me, I tend to wear normally just glitter polish. Nope, I don't like that. So last but not least, you know it had to happen. You gotta have a little bit of sparkle. You shouldn't have any issues with the basic black archival ink because it's a pigment ink, it's not water-based. It's not supposed to be water-based. Just doing the black parts, and then I'm gonna do these darker hearts. For just a hint of sparkle. If you wanted to give this to a guy, you could leave it off or give it to a guy anyway. It's completely up to you. I think this would be fun for a little one. Although you probably wouldn't want a little one to be yours, but I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. Let me shut up. So that's it, guys. The first Valentine's card of 2018. Thank you for much. Rewind, start again. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, all the supplies along with the blog post where you can print the recipe are in the description box below. That is where you click show more, and that's where you'll find all of the links. Stamp Camp, Camp Elfie will be announced probably Wednesday. So yeah, all the things. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know again down in the comments about whether you want these Chatty Cathy version or you would rather just have a more professional voiceover. So thanks so much, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.